Hey you guys, it's coming Saturday. Still have a bit of a lingering cough, but I am back in action, so it's nice to feel normal again. Okay. All right. So today's video, we're looking at distractions. Okay, distraction hits, or not necessarily hits, but just methods of distraction. Okay, very very important in combat, in real combat. Okay. So I'm going to start the whole thing off with a story. This is about Alexander the Great. Okay, so way back, Alexander the Great was in India, and what he did was that he had in those days they had the helmets with a big plume on top. Okay, well, from across the river, the Indian army they knew to look for that. All right, that big plume. He wore that big helmet, so he put it on someone else. They just put someone. So he walked around, and the army and they thought that he was there. But what they didn't know is that he and a bunch of other people from his army went downstream and crossed over. Okay, because he just assumed that there he is. So he figured they're all there. He didn't realize that these guys would break off and go downstream and cross over. They did. Went around on their side, flanked them, and got him. Okay. Surprise attack. So that's a distraction. He distracted him with the big helmet and took his attention away from the real attack. So always remember that, okay? Always remember that, you can use a distraction hit or another method of distraction, okay? So if someone's grabbing your shirt, for example, all right? Well, you can hit their arm. You can do a little hit in the chest. Or you can stop in their foot, okay? Do something to bring their attention away from there. And then for that split second, their energy is disrupted because they will bring it here. You can here, just for a second. Okay, you're not going to knock someone out with that, but it's going to take their attention away for a second, enough for you to deliver your heavy artillery, okay? Stop on someone's foot. Ow! All right? All you're looking for is a little reaction. Okay, a little distraction, and then you can hit him with your big stuff. Okay, so stomp on the foot. You can do a little what we call this is like a void punch, where your hand's kind of loose. You just kind of whack someone in the chest, kind of, or even in the face. Maybe I'll do a void hit right in the chin, and then it's enough for you to get a good liver shot. There's a lot of ways which you could use it, okay? But use that distraction as a way to mask your true intent, all right? A few other things I've seen before. I know in Hong Kong, way back in the day, there was a guy who would spit at people. Just spit in their face, and then he would attack you. That was a distraction. So he would go, right? He just... No one likes being spit in the face, right? And then, that's enough of a distraction for you to get hit, all right? I've also heard of people before who would have a drink in their hand, right? Well, spit the drink in their face, and then the go in, okay? And, some people will say, and I don't understand this, why people would even bring this up, but some people say, well, it's dirty fighting. There's no honor there. I'm not talking about fighting in the ring in a tournament where there are rules and where there is honor and you agree upon a match, and yes, you don't want to. I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about a street situation when somebody wants to harm you. There's no respect, there's no honor, there's nothing, okay? You do what you have to do, okay? So don't give this crap about how there's no honor or whatever, okay? There is no honor in the street. None, okay? You do what it takes, and that's it, all right? If you're in the ring, that's completely different. All right. Okay. All right. And one of my personal favorite methods of distraction is a blinder. Okay, I've spoken about it before, but the blinder is very because what you're doing is that you're just throwing a hand in someone's face. So if I'm going to step over here, if I throw a hand in the face, I'm stepping over here, right? If I just throw a hand in the face and then step over, well, that's too slow. I do the same time, and then I can hit him with something else. See what happened there? I step over here as I threw the blinder out, and then I can hit him with something else. Okay? Boom, bang, bang. okay, or step this way, bang, okay. All right, you're throwing something in the guy's face. Give us something to think about, and then bang, okay, okay, and that works very, very well, okay. But again, it's imperative. Excuse me. Excuse me. Yeah, a lot of people are sick right now. Okay, okay. So there are a few ways which you could do that. You could either do it right away, although I don't know how well it works, just as like a cold technique, immediately right off the bat doing it. I don't know what that. I might throw try and throw a couple of other shots first. It depends, right? It could work, yes. But maybe what I might do instead of that is maybe I'll throw 1, 2, 3, then I'll step over and then get him with the 1, 2, 3 might not be a full force. Like a 1, 2, 3, right? Just kind of light, just to give something to think about. Or maybe I'll go soft, hard soft, then blinder, bang. Okay. All right. You can experiment. So and you also have to experiment with varying the power and speed too. Okay. Tap tap hook, right. You can do like tap tap hook, like tap tap hit, which you'll sometimes hear that in boxing gyms, right? Tap tap hit. Okay, so maybe I'll do tap tap hit. Well, maybe he blocks it. Gets the hand out here. Okay, tap tap hit, bang, right? Get it with another one. Okay, so there's a lot of ways in which you could do it. All right, but using blinders is yet another distraction technique. Okay, and there's so many. Another one, also very good, is if someone's hands are up real tight, really tight guard of that. Okay, well, what you can do is that you can just punch his arms. Right, his attention will be go there. Right. You punch the arms, go low, punch the arm, low to the liver. Bang, 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 bang. Right? Bang, punch those arms, get his attention there, and bang, get the liver. Okay, see? So again, another example of the distraction. By doing those hits to the arm there, I'm giving him some pain here. Ow, 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 ow. He might go in here, and then he's open here, right? Bang, bang, bang. Okay. Bang, 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 bang. Maybe bang, 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 bang. Maybe his hand drops down. He tries to hit me back. Blinder, bang, bang. Okay. All right. So you see, you can. There's a lot of ways that you can use this. Okay, but that's the thing. Okay. Distraction hits, distraction methods. Very, very important part of combat. Okay. It's something that people don't often think about too much because people just think, well, every hit's got to be at full power. Everything you do has got to, hit with like 100%. That's not true. That's not true. Sometimes you will do things in order to set up something better. Okay, to open them up, to draw a reaction somehow. Okay, distraction hits, distraction methods. Okay, this is one of the methods of attack, the 8 methods of attack, which I talk about in my book. Anyways, but yeah, you can see. I wanted to kind of flesh it out here. You'll see some different ways that you can use it in a practical way. Okay. All right. So that's the video for the day. Any questions? As always, let me know. And I'm gonna have a link for the course, by the way, in the video description and comments. Okay. So, all right. See you soon.